Yeah, you need the hat. You gotta have the hat. A pre-video here.
Do I look stupid enough?
No, you're good. You look great.
All right, we're ready for this?
Ready to kick this off? Go ahead.
Sure. Okay. Well, we're live here for VRadio Nashville again, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And this is your crazy speaker in Irika here with Joshua Odine.
It's actually pronounced Joshua.
Joshua Odine.
So,
Okay.
yeah, respect.
Don't listen to me. I got a weird French accent. I mispronounce every. All right, and we're also with Steve Dunning over here.
Hello, Steve. Got the light on Steve. He's good.
Yeah, Steve is lighted. Okay, so folks, how long have you been here? Because we came actually here for an open mic here. I just played with Steve Dunning on violin. So Steve Dunning is a classically trained violinist, and Joshua is actually a reggae artist, believe it or not, in Nashville. Yes, we do have reggae artists in Nashville as well. All right, so how long have you been in Nashville?
Like 21 years.
Okay, so you've been here for a long time. How about you, Steve?
Here since 2004.
So about 10 years. Okay, so you've had a lot of time to get into the music industry and experience different things, right? So tell us some of the most exciting projects you've worked here regarding music.
I just did a collaboration with an MC in town named Casino Green. It's called Friend or Foe.
Oh,
it's on his album East Side Story.
Yeah.
It's just about friend or foe. The chorus is like, today is not the day you want to play around. Some people got love for me that will lay you down. Standing on the edge, so don't you get too close. Friend or foe, friend or foe, ay, 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 ay. That's just the chorus though.
What kind of like reggae vibe kind of to it?
It's a hip hop song.
Hip hop song, there we go. We got hip hop here.
I don't just do reggae. People say reggae a lot because of my image. But I do a lot of different types of music within that. But the reggae element's definitely there.
But you do rap in your songs too.
Yes.
Or that. Actually, Café Coco is a really, really cool, welcoming place where you get to perform 2 songs and you just any style. I mean, you come, you sign up, and it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we gather here, and it's a lot of very diverse artists here that gather all sorts of different styles of music. And Steve over here, he's classically trained. Tell us about kind of your back story about your musical training.
Oh, okay. I've been playing the violin for over 20 years. Started in Buffalo, New York, and then went to college in Cleveland. Came down here, went to Belmont, played in lots of orchestras in the region. I do things with different artists in sessions and in concerts. Some very interesting things I've done recently, besides working with Irika.
That can only be an exciting project, right? Okay.
I've been working with my friend Suzanne Firing. We played at the Nashville Film Festival this past summer, and then
What was that?
the Nashville Film Festival.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
You recorded some soundtracks?
No, we played a performance during the film festival for an event there.
Yeah, what kind of music you played?
It was sort of French and jazz music.
There, jazz, French music in
I bet
Nashville.
that's right up your alley. Imagine that.
Right up my alley, absolutely. So we're far from country over here.
Yeah,
Reggae,
yeah.
hip hop, classical, jazz, French. Cool.
So another memorable event I've had is getting to play with Ray Price at the Ryman a couple years ago. So,
Nice.
yeah, that was pretty fantastic.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Cool. So what do you guys, because you guys been here for a longer time, like last people we interviewed was 2 years, 5 months, 5 weeks, whatever, 2 months. These people have been here for a little while, 20 years, 20 plus years, 10 years. What do you think about the Nashville music scene and the diversity of music you find here? Like, do you feel, tell me about it.
I feel like there's a split between people that are more in the industry and people that just love to play, that aren't really in the industry side. But I feel like I kind of mix in between the two. Like I love to play with anybody, but I'm starting to get more involved with industry people. I feel like, but it's good. It's good. It's like this, things like this are good exposure.
Absolutely, and that's why we do this.
I haven't had to. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I haven't had to change too much to like get opportunities like this.
Now that's one of the things that a lot of people worry about is how much of themselves they'll have to give up to actually make money off of their career. So you've actually you kept the image that you came with. You pretty much kept that going.
Yeah. But it is a lot of you do have to make sacrifices though if you really want to make a living, because I feel like you have to be able to play live. A lot of people can play live really well here. So
tell me more about actually the sacrifices that you do. I mean, like, because you are a full-time musician right now currently. How does that work for the people who are watching and who might be curious about the backstage of being a musician really on a full-time basis?
Well, like as far as just the whole thing, playing live and recording and
like what is your what has been your path up that led to this point? Like, what are the choices that you have made? And because after school, like, how did you make that decision and become a full-time really musician? I want to say congratulations, because that's a big achievement. So give it up for Joshua Odine here.
But you guys are full-time too, right?
Well,
Loaded question, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's interviewing who? I was like, am I supposed to answer that?
I'm not very good at it. No, Rastafari really changed my direction as far as my message and what I want to put in my music. Like, it helped my message be more positive, because I can always play pretty well, but my message grew more as my faith in Rastafari grew. And that's determined, like, this point, like, red, gold, and green is the mission. Red, gold, and the unity of people. All peoples on the earth through music.
Yeah. So on a daily basis, well, wait a minute. We kind of like left off Steve for a moment here, so let's go back to Steve here. Steve, tell us what you think about the diversity of music you find here. Like, because you're from New York, right?
Yeah, well, I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, Buffalo.
It's not the same as New York City.
Well, you're from New York State, right?
Yeah.
So, you traveled around kind of with the orchestras and everything. What made you come back to Nashville, and what do you think of the music scene and the people that you can meet here?
Oh, I find the people I meet here are very diverse, and it's really enjoyable to be here.
No, I was actually.
Okay, what we're doing here now?
I was a little bit confused.
Well, I'm trying to make sure, as loud as it is, I'm trying to make sure we get the sound.
The camera just got turned, so
The camera just got turned. Yeah, this is going to be a little weird.
By the way, we're not cutting out anything. Mike and I decided we're leaving all the quirks and
all the
everything
quirks
for
and all the
the world to enjoy, okay? So
it's going to be really raw?
It's going to be really raw and really funny and hilarious and spontaneous at the same time. So, I'm sorry to interrupt with my quirkinesses.
And the reason we're so close is it's loud, and I'm trying to make sure we get the sound. And
I thought that we wanted to do the arm motion thing, but apparently we're not going YMCA anymore. So let's go back to Steve. You had something important to say.
Oh, I was just saying that Nashville's music scene is pretty diverse, and I've grown a lot as a musician living here and soaking in and participating in the music making that happens here.
Cool. And dancing tango.
And dancing tango.
We'll have to say that Steve is a proficient tango dancer.
We have tango in Nashville?
We have tango in the house.
Cool.
It's responsible for a lot of my growth too. Yeah, man. That's probably the most.
Yeah,
man.
It's incredible the diversity that you can find here as far as
many
the culture.
good people too. Everybody's good.
Great. Everybody mixes well down here.
Everybody's good.
Yeah. I don't think you could not fit in if you tried.
Right. Well, our venues are a little limited. Like, as far as what you can see, depending on where you go, a little bit. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like that, but we don't really have like a reggae spot like New Orleans.
Right, that's one of the things that I've missed a little bit. Here we go, we're cutting it.
Rastafari. Yeah.
All right, do you want to wrap this up? Evidently you do. I saw the scissors come across the screen.
I know, I was just being silly. What you talking about?
oh,
I was not
yeah.
just fooling
I was
around.
going to say thank you. Yeah. Give
No,
thanks to
no.
everybody. Respect.
All right, well, this is live for VRadio Nashville, and I don't know. You all want to make me wrap
Actually,
it
they
up?
need to put a little plug in.
How long is this
where can
thing?
We got 10 going on 11 minutes. So we got about another minute.
Okay, well, we can cut it out and maybe do another take of some other round of questions and stuff.
If
but
you want
guys,
to.
Wait a minute. I want you guys to. Where can people find your music? Like,
Right.
this is important. Where can people find your music online, connect with you, and find
You
about
can-
your Rastafari movement, the message?
Oh, Rastafari is so much bigger than just me.
No, I mean yours, your music.
Yeah. And you got a website, URL.
No, I don't have a website.
Facebook.
But if you go to Google, you Google JO''SHUAODINE. There'll be a lot of links to my YouTube videos and my YouTube channel
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll connect that.
and my,
we'll
my
link that in.
SoundCloud.
Yep.
And I'm at
How-
Joshua Odine1 on Twitter. At JOSHU. I'm sorry, that's really loud, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty loud. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you just zoom in on his mouth?
Yeah, whenever Steve starts to talk,
You can put it
he
over.
starts to talk, act like Cam, it was like,
Yeah. Steve, what about you? Have you got?
I have a Facebook page. You can find it Steve Dunning, violinist.
Cool.
And you can find a few things that I've recorded there, as well as I like to post articles about violin playing and teaching. So hope you enjoy it. And get in touch with me through that.
Great. All right. I'll wrap this up.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching and following us here live at Café Coco. Really cool place. Open 24/7. We have 2 open mics a week, and it's very open to any musician, any style of music. We had weirdo European, followed by classical improv / awesome violin playing. Then we had like country folk Americana, followed by reggae, followed by, it's crazy what we can hear in this town, and I'm really excited to be in this town with Joshua Odine and
Blessed
Steve
love.
Dunning tonight. Can you remind me of today's date? Because I keep forgetting.
Somewhere
Tuesday.
in the end of July.
Yeah.
30th?
Tuesday,
29th.
29th of
29th
July,
or 30th.
2014.
Whichever Tuesday falls.
There we go.
We got to figure that out next time.
Thank
We
you,
always
Mike,
do.
and Mike East over here behind the camera.